Hey everyone, Lance here, and I'm here with my friend Sheehan today.
Hi guys.
So Sheehan will be building her first gaming PC, so I thought I'd give her a hand. And behind us here we have the parts that we'll be using. So we're starting with the AMD Ryzen 5 5600X CPU. This is 6 cores and 12 threads, and that will be going into the Asus Prime B550 motherboard. This motherboard also has Wi-Fi built in, just because there's nowhere to plug this PC into Ethernet at this stage, so Wi-Fi will need. Coupled with that, we've got some Corsair Vengeance RAM. This is a 3600 MHz kit. It's 16 gigabytes, so two 8 GB sticks. We have a Kingston SSD, which is 1 TB. This will be a nice fast M.2 drive to store all of Sheehan's games and things on. This is the only storage we have at the moment. Maybe we can add another hard drive later, depending how things are going.
Yeah.
We have a nice big blacked out tower cooler to keep that CPU nice and cool. So this is the Cooler Master Master Air MA624 Stealth. I think it's actually a really nice looking cooler, and it should look great in the PC. Graphics card, we have the AMD Radeon RX 6600, so that should be a decent card for everything that Sheehan wants to do on this PC. And powering it all, we have the Corsair RM550X 550 watt power supply with plenty of power headroom to keep all of this stuff going. And that will be going into the Be Quiet Pure Base 500 case. So you got the model without the window, right? It's just the solid case.
It's a solid case.
So the idea is just to keep it quiet and nice, low noise PC, because it will be in the living room and we don't want it to be distracting everyone else around the house. So that's all the parts. Sheehan also got this monitor here, which is from a brand that I've only seen locally. It's called Titan Army, and the model is, the box is over there,
N32QW.
Yeah, so it's a 32-inch curved monitor. I'm not too sure what the resolution is, but I think it's 1440p, which is a great sweet spot for gaming at the moment. So that will be awesome. And so other than gaming, what else do you plan on doing with the PC, Sheehan?
Well, I'm hoping to be able to do a little bit of software development.
Yeah.
I've just started learning C++ coding. Hopefully get into video game design, or I don't know, we'll see what
happens. Yeah. I think that's a good plan.
Just a bit of a hobby at the moment. So.
Yeah. I think it's a fun thing to play with and to learn and see where it goes from there. So let's get in close, guys, and I'm just going to walk Sheehan through building this herself. She wants to learn, so I'm going to teach her how to.
Yes, exciting.
So what we'd do is we just sort of make it up on the desk before we put it into the case, just so we can test everything and make sure it's all working.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah, so open it up.
Yeah. Are you filming now?
Mm-hmm. We are filming.
Good to know. Okay. Do I need to be like super careful or anything?
I'm not, but yeah, probably. We'll sit it all on top of that. So if you get the motherboard, and if you take it out of the little bag.
Is it okay to touch underneath it?
Yeah. And then sit it on the box. So now we want to open the CPU.
Yes. I'm very excited, even though I know that it's like just a tiny wee chip.
That's the exciting part though. So you want to be careful with that. So on the underside, once you take out these pins, so you don't want to bend those.
Yeah.
So on the motherboard, there's a little lever.
Yeah.
So you pull that out a tiny bit and lift it up.
Cool.
Yeah, and there should be a mark on the corner.
Yeah, the little triangle.
Yeah, and it should match with one on there.
Yeah.
So if you sit that in place, it should sort of fall into place itself.
Okay. So just touch around the sides.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Can I go this way?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way. Like diffusing a bomb. Yep. So it's sitting down nicely.
Yeah.
Give it a little wiggle.
It's not moving.
Yeah, cool. So push that little down. Might be a little bit stiff, but that's fine. Cool, that's done.
Whew.
So,
Yes,
what next?
surgery has been performed.
Yeah. Should try to do the whole thing where I don't touch any of it until the end.
That sounds amazing.
So it's all you.
That would
If we
be
open
so
that.
cool.
So the notch in the middle of the RAM is off center, and that should line up with that.
Yeah.
So each of those slots, they should be labelled probably at the top. It will say something like DIM 1.
DIM A1, A2, B1, B2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which is the A1? Is it the first black one?
Yeah. First black one.
Yeah. So put the sticks in the two black ones and skip. So one stick, skip, one stick.
Have to be like super
You might need to open the little latch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
There you are.
Yes.
Just a little bit more pressure.
Yeah. Hopefully this is not too painful to the viewers. Okay.
Sweet. So the SSD you'll need a screwdriver for. The end that plugs in,
Yeah.
that kind of goes, you would have it go down like this.
Like that.
So line it up flat, like, oh, so the slot above that one's where it goes.
Above.
Yeah, so sitting.
Oh, like
yeah,
that way.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Okay. Now that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it goes into the little slot
Yeah.
with the back
that way
angled
there.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like,
5 hours later.
yeah, it's like the most fiddly thing.
Oh my gosh.
Sweet.
Oh, she's big.
It's huge.
It is. Is it gonna fit?
We'll make it fit.
Okay. So what do I do with this?
Let me have
And
a quick
what do
look.
I do with this?
You need to take this off,
Yeah.
and there'll be a plate on the back. This plate's going to replace that one.
Okay. So P in the middle.
Yeah. Little thermal P.
Kind of came out in the string. Is that enough?
Yeah, I would say that's fine. I'd say that's good.
Cool. Now this way instead. Little envelope. Instructions. Do I need to be careful without touching any?
Nah, not really. The main bit that you can see and touch is plastic.
Right.
Or it might be metal.
We shall find out. Plastic. Or maybe metal. Yeah.
The back will be metal, I think.
Yeah.
Mech.
Nice.
Sweet. So,
That looks pretty.
yeah, looks cool. Looks really cool.
Yeah.
That's not how it's just
No, that's
moving.
Just, yeah. Cool. And then, will that close by itself? I
Yeah,
know
so if you push it down, it'll click in.
Cool.
Sweet.
I'm so excited. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks real sick. So, MSI, mech.
Mech.
So we also inadvertently ended up with a silver and black colour scheme, which looks real nice.
How's that?
With the like brushed aluminium on the cooler master and the fan shroud and this little heat spreader or heat sink on the back here.
Look at that. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Important information. Don't electrocute yourself, is that?
Is that what it says?
I don't know. I assume so.
Somewhere.
Caution, electric shock hazard. Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Right.
Cable ties.
Power cord.
Lollies.
Lollies.
Your little bag of cables.
Ooh. Fancy. That's a decent bag.
Yeah. And the power supply. So we'll just sit that on the desk while we do this.
Yeah.
Probably close to here somewhere-ish.
Cool.
I'll do this bit
Okay.
because you kind of just need to bridge some pins.
Yeah.
Those two.
Woohoo.
Haha.
We have a spinning fan.
We have spinning fans.
Spinning fans, yes.
We have lights on the RAM. I don't know if you can see that over here.
Oh, cool. That looks awesome. That's so exciting.
So
I love the
see.
RAM colours.
Yeah. You can configure it to be whatever you want. And we have boot.
Yes.
So, I mean, technically you've built your first PC.
Whoop whoop. Love it.
So, let's get it in the case.
Yes. Yay, I'm so excited. I was like, oh, I got it. No, I didn't.
Can give it a bit of force.
I'm like, where do you give it the force?
In the corners. Yeah. That sounded like one side went in.
Sweet.
Sweet. So
Yeah.
now you can put the the motherboard in.
Yep.
So you're safe to lift it by the cooler.
Okay.
So you can lift it, and the standoffs are all pre-applied in this case.
Is it these things?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And see, this one's, instead of having a threaded hole, it's got a little pin
Mm-hmm.
that should help locate it in place once you sit it down.
Okay. Should be like right there.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's lining up on the screw hole.
Yeah. Oh, does it just say there? It doesn't like.
Yeah, so see how there's that one there?
Yeah.
That has a pin rather than a thread.
Oh yeah.
So that holds it in that spot. So now we can screw it in.
Okay, sweet.
So that is in place.
Great.
Yeah. So let's get that screwed in, and then we can put the
These
graphics
screws?
card back in. Yep, those ones.
Cool.
And then we'll put the graphics card back in, and we'll plug the fans in, and then we'll make sure everything is tight, and that will basically be done.
Awesome.
Remember how I said that there was 2 hard parts to
Yeah.
building a PC?
Yep.
This is the hardest one.
Great. For last? Hardest for last?
Yeah, so Sheehan is plugging in the front panel connectors. This case thankfully only has power button and power LED. So, do you know where the little row is?
I know where the power row
Yeah.
is, where you like put the screwdriver to.
Yeah, to jump the pins to start it.
Yeah.
So, the very top left one will be the positive LED.
Top left one. So just checking, there's 2 rows.
Yeah.
There is also a row above that. We're not doing anything with that.
Yeah, not on the one above that.
Yeah, cool. So the top left.
Yeah. And then negative's the next one. And then the switch goes on the next 2, and that can go either way around.
Yeah, all on the up. And I think they're all in now. Do you want to just check them, make sure they're...
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Yeah.
Okay, from here. Yep, that's perfect.
Sweet.
So, it's all built.
Yay!
Basically ready to turn on and get some stuff on it.
Some windows.
Some windows. Cable management isn't the tidiest, but don't forget this case has a closed in side panel, so no one's going to see it.
Moment of truth. We have a light. We have some more lights.
Do we have a picture?
We have a picture. You plugged it in, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We do.
Cool.
Woohoo.
So now what do we do?
Plug the keyboard in.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. We're all done, guys. And
Yeah.
Sheehan has built her first ever PC, which is sitting behind me. So what did you think?
It was a pretty fun process.
Yeah.
A little bit scary, just you know, not knowing what you could and couldn't touch, or and it was a little bit fiddly in some parts, and you were kind of like scared to break something that was so expensive.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. I found it really interesting that sort of, I mean, the main thing that you were sort of worried about was just how hard to push things and how much
Yeah.
pressure to apply on things, and before you sort of, am I going to break it?
yeah,
Kind of thing.
because
but-
it's not like the motherboard feels like solid metal
Yeah,
or anything like
yeah.
that. There's quite a bit of flex in it. So.
Yeah, there is, especially with that massive cooler.
Yeah.
But I mean, inadvertently, it kind of ended up being us trying to do it as a challenge where I taught Sheehan through everything, and I wasn't allowed to touch any parts of the system during the build. And other than maybe 1 or 2 little things, we did that successfully, and it worked without needing to change anything. And
Yeah.
I mean, that's really all there was to it.
Yeah.
So
It was great. Thank you so much for like getting all the parts for me. I mean, not paying for them, obviously.
Yeah.
I wish, but
Yeah.
and yeah, showing me this process. It's been really cool, and I look forward to playing lots of games now.
Yeah, what are you going to play first?
I think DVD,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
my fave, and then I'd love some recommendations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recommendations in the comments, guys. What are some
Yeah.
games you think Sheehan would like? She's coming from Nintendo Switch, where her favourite game is Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
So any games similar to that you guys can recommend. We'd love to see them down below. And any other thoughts before we end this one out?
No, I can't.
No?
think of anything. Time to go to bed, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Yeah.
But I do thank you guys all a lot for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Buttons will be down somewhere below. And hey, I'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. See ya.